ABC 15 investigation. For years, we've told you about security breakdowns at Arizona prisons, the cell doors that don't lock, the inmate fires causing evacuations. But what you're about to see may be the biggest failure yet.
And that's because it put people living outside the prison fences in danger.
This is the initial area where they breached into the VEC area.
In this video that the Department of Corrections did not want you to see, prison officials show how easily 2 inmates got away from a Florence prison.
At any point with systems like this and security like this, someone can escape and show up at your house. And it's very scary.
ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius has spent a full year pushing for answers.
So what went wrong at Florence's South Unit, and how can officials prevent such failures from happening again? Tonight, Melissa takes you inside a prison break.
Central Arizonans frozen in fear during a frigid, wet week in January 2021.
The subjects obviously have committed heinous crimes against persons and should be considered dangerous.
Felons John Sharpio and David Harmon expected to spend decades inside prison, now outside.
We're not going to rest until we get these 2 gentlemen back into custody.
As authorities alerted the public of the escape from Florence Prison's South Unit, the captain in charge of security was making this recording for his bosses.
The inmates were let out for a smoke break right after shift change. While the inmates were out, the 2 snuck away from the large group.
In the video, leaked to ABC 15, Captain Roderick Williams followed the path of the escapees, past 2 wide open gates to a maintenance area.
Once this area was located as a point of entry, there was a homemade tool that was recovered.
Reports say the inmates used a prison-made wrench to remove the bolts.
The camera located directly under the awning was able to catch them running past.
Prison cameras recorded the men at least 5 times.
They came to the back of the tool room,
where they kicked out an air conditioner and crawled into the building, covering the hole with a blanket to keep light inside from giving away their location.
An inventory of the tool room determined that bolt cutters were removed, a crescent wrench, 2 screwdrivers, and a pair of wire cutters.
Then Sharpio and Harmon cut their way out.
They were able to get through at this location, utilizing the snips. They breached the corner of the fence there, then worked their way to this corner, started cutting. Inmates then cut through this portion, then clearing South Unit.
According to reports obtained by ABC 15, the 2 escapees would have been running through this field in the pitch dark about 7 p.m., perhaps even right down here in this canal bank as they headed toward the town of Florence and its thousands of residents. ABC 15 reviewed 2,000 pages of documents about the escape. Sharpio and Harmon walked away from that smoke break at 6:04 p.m. 2 electronic zone security alarms went off, one at 6:17, the other at 7:01. When those areas were checked, staff gave the all clear. It wasn't until a routine head count at 8:30 that anybody realized they were missing. 2.5 hours had passed. So nobody saw them on the video. Nobody noticed they were gone.
I think that they had that part planned out pretty well.
This corrections employee is familiar with the South Unit. ABC 15 agreed to shield his identity because past ADCRR whistleblowers faced retribution.
It was a systematic failure of multiple devices that should have been in place that were not.
This is beyond a catastrophic failure.
Sean Holland is a former assistant deputy warden. He previously told ABC 15 about security problems at Lewis Prison, and he was fired from ADCRR in 2020. We showed him the Florence escape walkthrough.
That is a massive failure in security. It's almost like they gave him an invitation. They're like, hey, come on in. Pick your weapon.
Sean says these tools should have been kept in separate locked cages. He points out missing razor wire and unlocked gates, and then the cut fences. They went through 10 fences.
Are you serious? 10? How the hell did they go through 10? 10 fences? That's impossible. It should literally be impossible. Somebody should be arrested for that. Absolutely arrested. That's beyond negligence. That's criminal negligence.
No one was arrested. No one was even fired. One correction supervisor got a written reprimand, and 2 other top South Unit officials were allowed to retire, both the deputy warden and the Chief of Security, Captain Williams.
It's pretty embarrassing to see this happen. It should never happen. It makes the people of the state of Arizona and the taxpayers feel like we're unable to do our job.
The Arizona Department of Corrections, Rehabilitation, and Reentry denied our repeated requests for an interview, but did announce system-wide improvements, including enhanced physical security, including additional fences, reinforced gates, and detection systems, enhanced storage system requirements, and annual inspections by the Inspector General for security policy compliance. But this employee says one thing was never fixed: staffing levels. Look at this roster. From the night of the escape, it shows South Unit was below minimum staffing, just 11 correctional officers on duty. There have been nights where there have been fewer.
Correct. There's nights that I've seen them come in with 5 or 6 people.
How do you keep track?
There's times you have to just lock the doors and do a walk in one building and then go back and forth, and that's just the way it is until something changes.
And that's what he wants Corrections Director David Shin to know.
In order to have security, you have to have staff.
Whether there are 10 fences or 11, inmates will still escape if no one's watching. In Florence, I'm investigator Melissa Blasius, ABC 15, Arizona.
John Sharpio and David Harmon were captured 5 days after their escape. They're back in prison, this time in maximum security, awaiting trial on charges related to the case. Right now on ABC15.com, go even deeper inside a prison break. Watch the full uncut video of the escape walkthrough, see a timeline of how prison staff discovered this prison break, and follow the fugitives' footprints with an interactive map of the town of Florence. And ABC 15 investigator Melissa Blasius is back next week with a report on the prison staffing crisis still happening now. This is a critical public safety issue for everyone, both inside and outside the fence.